Have you ever wondered if your legacy home was built just to win compliments? A lot of that comes from designs aimed at quick praise instead of generational value, and it holds many homeowners back. After 30 plus years in this industry, I've seen which types of home grow in value and which ones slowly degrade in value. In this video, you'll learn 4 simple steps to design a home that continuously grows in value. And the final step, it's the one even smart investors forget, but it's what turns a nice home into a lasting legacy. Most people make the same big mistake when they build a home, and they don't realize it until it's too late. That's why, if they get this first step wrong, all the other steps that follow start to fall apart too. And the problem is, they only learn what actually makes a home go up or down in value after they've already signed, paid, and fully committed. By then, it's very hard to change. If you don't get this step right, your daily life becomes stressful, longer travel times, and small frustrations that never stop. The house looks beautiful but never truly feels like home. There's noise you can't control, views you don't enjoy, and spaces that don't quite fit how your family actually lives. When the rainy season comes, every strong downpour brings quiet worry instead of comfort. And in the background, you've poured millions into a property that doesn't seem to grow in value the way you expected, leaving you wondering if your family will inherit a legacy or a beautiful burden they'll have to endure every single day. Homes in good locations grow in value more easily and more predictably. Places near safe villages, nice neighborhoods, offices, schools, or hospitals usually do better, while many other areas struggle. The location you pick will determine whether your home's value grows or stays flat. So, begin by getting clear on your why and then choose the area. Walk the neighborhood to feel the streets, traffic, and daily rhythm. Check safety and risk like flooding, fault lines, landslides, crime. Study the lot itself, sun, wind, slope, access, utilities, and run legal and technical checks such as clean title, zoning, setbacks, easements, soil. Visit at different times of day and in different weather to confirm what living there really feels like. Finally, think like a legacy investor. Favor locations and amenities with long-term demand. So when you acquire the land, you're anchoring your family's future, not just today's convenience. So, if you want a separate deep dive content on land acquisition, comment down below and I'll make it. Now that you've acquired your land, now you have an important choice to make. This determines whether this becomes your family's lasting legacy or an outdated property that loses value with time. Here's the real question. Are you building for today's trends or timeless masterpiece status? You've already made your choices. Beautiful finishes, picture perfect rooms, and smart tech that promised easier living. It all felt right at the time, but that small, worried feeling inside, sometimes the things that seem like great ideas today can turn into regrets tomorrow. Trends are just trends, they're built with an expiration date. They look exciting in the moment, but they were never designed to last. Whether it's fashion, design, or even how people build their homes, trends focus on now. What's viral, what's flashy, what gets quick attention. But the problem is simple. What's wow today is waste tomorrow. Timeless choices are the opposite. They don't scream for attention. They age well. They still feel right 10, 20, or 30 years from now. The real question is not what's in right now. It's will this still feel right even after the trends are gone? Homes that endure aren't built for now, they're made for generations. Like a classic song you never outgrow. A well-designed home feels calm, beautiful, and comfortable as years pass, not dated. Legacy architecture is the second step. So, work with an architect who designs beyond trends and commit to a timeless direction. Plan the inside first. Flow, privacy, natural light, and adaptability before decoration. Choose durable natural materials such as stone, hardwood, and plaster, and keep the massing simple and balanced, with a few crafted highlights, a sculpted stair, well-proportioned windows. Now, ask yourself, will this still feel elegant and livable 20 years from now? If yes, you're not just building a house, you're shaping a legacy. You already have your land and your design. The next generation will live with the home you build today. So, if the structure is weak, the materials are poor, or the systems are badly done, those problems might not show up right away. They often appear later when the home is already in the hands of the next generation. Most homes today aren't built to last generations, they're built to last one owner. That's how family homes turn into headaches. aging finishes, outdated tech, and growing maintenance costs that slowly eat away at your family's wealth instead of protecting it. So, how do you stop that from happening to your home? You don't fix it with decors, trends, or last minute upgrades. You fix it at the bones in how the home is built from day one. So when you choose a structural steel frame, steel one of the best structural system you can build with, paired with high quality materials and well planned systems from the ground up, your home gains a strong, reliable backbone. But choosing the structural system is only half the battle. How it's built and who builds it matters just as much. If the connections between each steel beam, the joints, welds, and bolts aren't done right, the strength that looks good on paper never becomes real safety for your family. Built with this level of structural excellence, your home can grow in value over time, so your grandchildren receive a masterpiece, not a burden. Building with structural excellence is your third step. Now that you've chosen the land, designed the vision, and built it to endure, it feels like the work is done. The house is standing, the construction is complete, but your job isn't. Because even with all three steps in place, there's one thing no one can ever promise. Whether your home becomes an appreciating asset that strengthens your family's future, or an expense that slowly turns into a financial burden. So here's the problem. Most builders don't give real guarantees, clear updates, or solid proof that their design choices will help your property grow in value over time. You're often left guessing, relying on opinions, and just hoping that one day resale demand goes up. That's why you need clear outside checks, like another architect reviewing the plans, fair and honest ways to measure value, reports that compare your home to trusted standards, and simple yearly updates showing if your property is going up in value. This turns your investment from guessing into something you can trust. Every choice is checked, measured, and proven, so your home can stay a valuable family treasure for many generations. Your fourth and final step in making sure your home goes up in value is to have an estate health and value audit. Things like professional property appraisal, structural slash engineering inspection, architectural peer review, market benchmark or valuation report, maintenance and systems audit. These checkups help you spot problems early, prove your estate's true value, and guide smart upgrades so your home stays safe, efficient, and in demand, protecting its worth today and helping it grow for the next generation. So now, you know the principles behind building a home that continually grows in value, one that protects your well-being and your legacy for generations. If you found this valuable, you'll love our other videos. Watch the next video to continue your journey toward building a timeless home, crafted not just for today, but for the generations that follow.